Main event time here on Championship Wrestling, and the challenger has not come alone, flanked with the remainder of Final Destination, and this might be the final destination for the championship reign of BHK.
Yeah, it might be the final title defense for Kevin Martenson. I don't like the numbers game stacking up against him here, as yes, 3-on-1. Unless Martenson brings some backup, could be tough sledding for BHK.
R3's got friends in low places. These guys despicable for my money. But a big, big threat. The title in jeopardy for Kevin Martenson in our main event. The Spaceman cometh, BHK. You know, we talked about Johnny Robbie before she ran into a buzzsaw, and J-Rod, the momentum she's had. How about Kevin Martenson? Ever since defeating Zicky Dice for the United Heritage title, defenses over the likes of Judiz, Davey Richards at the Red Carpet Rumble in Arizona, and most recently over a fixture in the Southern California region, B-Boy. But Martenson has certainly had his recent history with Final Destination, and it hasn't really gone well as of late.
No, it has not, but I mean, you talk about those title defenses, what a win over B-Boy, a legend that was. And again, I think I've said this before, but for my money, one of the great feel-good moments in recent memory here, United Wrestling Network, is when he became the Heritage Champion, prying that off of Zicky Dice, and has certainly lived up to the name and been a great champion thus far.
Oh, look out here!
Oh, mercy!
In the words of Darth Vader, you may dispense with the pleasantries. Adnan, take some time off. BHK getting the jump on R3. And now leaping. Oh my gosh, what a missile drop kick, leaping like he did back in the day at the Galaxy Theater at the dawning of this program back in the 2009 era.
Martenson just hit a pair of strikes, knocking down all the pins and evening the playing field. He's going to go 3 for 3 here. He is a trifecta elevation sensation to start out the matchup.
He's all tied up at the moment. That flipping senton dive. And usually R3 gets out to a dominant start. This thing might be over before it begins. The bell just sounds, and the big man is bewildered here. He's rocking his and reeling, and he might go down again.
Martenson has sent R3 into another orbit, but now you see Final Destination getting involved. The ref taking control.
Oh yeah,
you love to see it.
Head to the back.
Telling Final Destination to hit the bricks. It's one-on-one now, folks.
Hit the bricks, hit the showers. What a start for BHK. And recently, R3 made his bid for the title in a very violent way. Laid out Martenson in the backstage interview area, held up the title, and now R3 taking advantage of the distraction, nullifying that incredibly quick start. Big Billy to Billy suplex into the cover, and almost makes history.
Yeah, he absolutely waylaid him, and R3 just did the same thing there, that body avalanche, and then slamming Martenson down, trying to steal that Heritage Championship. But we've seen so often throughout Martenson's career just how he is made of some sterner stuff, tremendous determination, always on display when Kevin Martenson is in there.
Well, you'll recall when he won the title,
yes.
Zicky Dice, the outlandish one, sneak attack Martenson, dominated him for it seemed like an eternity, and Martenson had that never say die attitude and eventually made history. Martenson, a former television title holder as well, although he'll say that was his, evil doppelganger from space or whatnot, but also multiple-time tag team title holder. So well decorated. That Heritage title was a title that eluded him for over a decade, and he has been a fighting champion ever since winning it.
He's really made the most of it, but it is in serious jeopardy right now as R3 has turned things around and in control of the champion. Just teeing off right now on Martenson.
R3, a former champion in his own right in the United Wrestling Network, was Arizona State champion, a title he never lost. He relinquished that title for a shot at Peter Avalon, a match that he finally got back at the Red Carpet Rumble. Lost that match, but has certainly been exacting revenge ever since.
Yeah, I thought hopefully we had turned the page, not to be, but perhaps some type of redemption in order here if he were to win the Heritage Championship. Maybe he would finally take a step back from that, but I wouldn't bet my beard on it.
R3 holds a recent six-man tag team victory over Kevin Martenson, the likes of Martenson, Peter Avalon, and, well, Benedict Bateman. Benedict Arnold Bateman, who stabbed Avalon and Martenson in the back, left him for dead in there.
Martenson trying to fight his way back into this matchup. Pair of knife-edge chops doing the job right now, creating some space, but charging right in is R3, but right into the boot of BHK. And he could be getting it going here. No, just took too long. An uppercut sending Martenson into the upside down and into the outside of the improv.
Well, I'll tell you, Vecna's got nothing on R3. Scary stuff here for the Heritage Champion. He's in big-time trouble, as is his title reign here on Championship Wrestling. Our main event continues right after this.
We are Memphis Wrestling. Join us live next Saturday, April 29th, when Memphis Wrestling tag teams with the Strayhorn Band Boosters for a huge fundraiser benefiting the Strayhorn Band, Gun Show, Mackenzie Morgan, Derek King, Nix, The Boz, and more. Next Saturday in Strayhorn. Friday, May 5th, Memphis Wrestling is coming to West Carroll High School, benefiting the West Carroll War Eagles football squad. Save $2 off advance tickets. Saturday, May 6th is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's. Watch WWE Backlash with us. It's free to watch. Sunday, May 7th, Memphis Wrestling gets extreme with ECW legend Tommy Dreamer. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
Welcome back, everyone. R3 goes for the cover. BHK, the champion, took a nasty fall off the top rope as we went into break. It took him all of the break to recover. Almost got counted out, which certainly wouldn't do the challenger any favors. But R3 totally dominated at this point in this championship main event.
Yeah, it was a very nasty crash landing for Martenson. Hasn't been able to get anything going since, understandably so. Fighting with everything he has right now to try and fight off R3. He just got the arm. And that can turn things around in a hurry. If he could force R3 to submit right here. Just fed him that limb. Kevin Martenson making him pay for that. Big mistake.
I love what Martenson's doing, too. He's keeping one shoulder up, trying to hyper-extend that arm. You hear the chant of tap. And just the pure size and strength of R3 saved him there. But the champ goes upstairs, and the challenger goes downstairs, all the way to the basement and the outside of the ring here at the Irvine Improv.
Staggering and taking a walk is R3. Martenson sees it, trying to get his bearings still. Martenson can barely stand up. Going to use that top rope for some support. Not only standing up, taking flight, but just catching him out of midair is R3. That was scary, and it's about to get worse for the champion.
Takes him right into that lower lumbar region. Caught the champion like a baby, and if he can get him back inside, which he might do now as he deposits him on the apron, might put the baby down for a 3-second nap and make history and claim the United Heritage title in the process.
Just smashed Martenson's spine first. He is in dire straits right now. R3, I gotta believe, making a mistake here, really taking his time before following the champion into the ring. Martenson writhing in pain. Very slow going into the cover is R3, and I think Martenson offering some resistance here, trying to just even stop the cover. Not really. He caught his arm again. Again, he suckered him in, TK.
Trying to go from position to submission. Couldn't catch him with the armbar the first time. And now that calf across the throat can be a blood choke. That can put you out in a hurry.
Yeah, and that's a lot of blood that's got to keep flowing through R3's body. So what a counter from Martenson, the champion. Oh, that's just a splash. And that new champion here, no.
And you saw the Herculean effort it took by Martenson to kick out of that.
Yes.
All that body weight down. If two more big moves, and R3 goes for another cover, and Martenson's not going to be able to get out from under that.
He's just smashing the life out of Martenson and
looking for the fatality.
The moments out of this title reign. Martenson able to get out the back door at the last moment. Oh, no, he can't. That dog won't hunt. There's just, oh, too big a man. What an elbow to the face, rocking Martenson down to his knees.
Martenson, big-time gamer. Even Mega Man couldn't have gotten the big guy up and over. Look at this Samoan drop. My goodness, where on earth did BHK find that from?
Using all of R3's momentum against him, diving into the cover to retain the championship here. Not quite.
It's as if he took the Saurian 2 to another planet where gravity is not a factor.
Just bouncing and launching himself into the cover, and now again trying to get a submission out of R3, going to that arm again. Really gonna wrench it. No, R3.
I've never seen the champion so hell-bent on submit. This is a whole new game for Martenson, the submission grappling. We haven't, I mean, of course.
He's got it.
He's got that straight arm bar. Of course, in the past, there was always the sharpshooter, the rat trap, but I mean, he is showing a plethora of submissions here. Tying up the leg, too, that makes it much tougher for R3 to utilize that big body to get out. But look at this, just wide open
free
kicks.
Leg, yeah. But yeah, Martenson really just using what is available to him. Oh boy, does R3 still have enough strength?
Gotta be
muscle
careful,
up
though.
Martenson here. Oh my God.
Incredible power on display. Power personified into the power bomb, into the cover, and almost made history. Unbelievable. How did BHK weather the storm again?
The hand almost hit the mat for 3. It was deathly close to new Heritage Champion.
This is one of the most physical competitive title matches I've ever seen. And we've seen in the past, Martenson's beat the likes of Big Hoss. He's faced bigger men, and you see that he has to adapt his game. He has, but right now, the challenger's got the high ground.
It's one heck of a storm that Martenson has weathered thus far, but it still feels like he is right in the eye of a hurricane named R3, looking to put more of a hurting on the champion. I mean, he's just barely able to stagger to his feet, and right behind him is R3. Blocking at the last possible moment is BHK.
He did, he got
that arm again.
Got that arm up, yeah, working on it again.
What a strategy from Martenson.
I give him a run burn with that beard, too.
Maybe not enough.
Oh,
no,
wow.
hit him.
Came up with a DDT out of nowhere, incredible. R3 was looking for that fatality again, well scouted by the champion. He's gonna go high risk.
Burn the ships. Martenson gonna retain the championship. What a knee to the back of the head.
Execution style. Say good night. BHK does it again. Unbelievable. Oh no, 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 no. Look out here. Final Destination hits the ring. Give me a break.
Spoiling the mood is Final Destination. What a gutty effort and victory for Martenson, but he might not be awake to celebrate.
The double stomp, sour grapes, sore loser, and Martenson paying the price. One of the gutsiest victories we've ever seen, and this is what he gets. Unbelievable.
Martenson just out, absolutely laid out by Final Destination. Still Heritage Champion, but
yeah, Martenson won the battle, retained the title, but at what cost? Might lose the war if this continues. And this Irvine Improv is absolutely whipped into a frenzy here.
Disgusting assault from Final Destination.
You can't take away from the victory of BHK. He got the job done in the most difficult. The odds were against him from the get-go, but got it done, and we will see you next time on Championship Wrestling. Doesn't look like it now, but that is your champion.